fractional beings. Walmart CEO Michael Dirk earned $19.2 million in 2009, while the company he ran laid off 13,350 minimum wage workers. One of them 6 Chinese peasants sharing the job of one offshored but entitled and illiterate ex-first worlder. A single gallon from the 2000 required to put a pound of poisoned, tortured beef on our family table. The pitiful unbelievers whose lost souls shall never get even a single glimpse of our eternal paradise. That poor abused little girl, always silently held back by the horrors her uncle embedded within her. All of them, uninterested and useless species that need to adapt to our ordained progress or simply disappear. The 50% of our created equal kids who just gotta make do with at least one parent missing. Irrelevant, worn out, and cast off old people staring blankly at their duty to simply get out of the way. Vegan half-wits doped up on some totally divorced from reality, new age, sustainability, opiate dream. Low-level being like pets, which our kids may occasionally torture because, after all, they ain't people. Any of them illegales always slipping around underfoot real quietlike, trying to steal the rest of our jobs. Them yatillions of uninteresting sea zooplanktons vainly trying to feed off of our microplastic residues. Whatever halfa-biyon Indians each barely scraping by and like $1 per day, every hot, dirty, and miserable day. The fractionally human CEOs whose only sense of pain comes of their own pathological insecurity. Robo-cloned politicians whose morals and opinions can be updated remotely by their donor owners. E-hiver zombie drones filling internal vacuums by inhaling illiterate posts and meaningless tweets. Couch-based virtual warrior adventure heroes whose muscles lie flaccid and unused in dull reality. Uninteresting losers content to live within the average means on ordinary jobs, way too boring for us. All those vapid and loyal fans who make a wonderful life in Hollywood possible for their stars. That 60% fraction, or 4.5 billion people in this shiny high-tech world who don't even have flush toilets. Those filthy homeless losers you can ignore every day who won't even try to clean up to look for a job. Bold ruling executives, incomplete except in a 3-piece suit with a crisp white shirt and a natty new tie. That 1% who can never quite get rich enough to realize that they already had quite enough long ago. Fragmentary vampires such as real estate agents, fully alive for just a few minutes after each sale. Sheep content to mask insecurity with tired placebos hawked by charlatan franchise faith salesmen. All those whose existence is not worth consideration outside their tiny dot in some lame sales trend. Dumb backseat plants and animals lacking either commercial value or aesthetic appeal to humanity. Disposable temporary farm workers who just need to disappear when their thankless slavery is done. Long persecuted minorities who won't drink their self-responsibility Kool-Aid and stop their damn whining. Those innocent victims of obesity, swollen beyond human recognition by the awful bloating epidemic. Former meth addicts with brains now so fried that they can never again experience normal pleasure. Nearly contemptible mere citizens who can never understand the police, EMS, fire, or the military. Passive-aggressive underperformers who survive only due to a bluntly enforced political correctness. Hapless sports nuts surviving with half their brains given over to meaningless corporate franchises. Snarky hipsters who don't yet grasp that all old people always look the same just like all the Asians. Nearly literate, debt-ridden graduates wasted on jobs that don't require any higher education at all. Drugged up shut-ins whose hidden lives fade a bit every day due to some wasting and terminal malignancy.